Hello. Got the fire going there now, and what I'm gonna do for you guys today is I'm gonna bring you another Canteen cup cooking, the fifth one video, and I'm doing this with another channel. Oshawabushcraft is the name, and this is going to be our final video on this series. I'm putting out 5, he's putting out 5, so go check out his channel. And what I'm going to bring to you guys today is I wanted to let you guys know, my whole series was about out of the box kind of thinking. What most people don't realize that you can do in the bush. That's what I'm trying to bring to people, that you don't have to go and buy meals and stuff like that there. Smoky. But it's up to you. You can, they're great, but you can also just take food out of your fridge. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cook a stir fry, fried rice. This here is a pork chop that I had 2 days ago. I put it in the freezer to keep for this purpose. And this is day old rice right here. So I've got that. I've got an onion and a carrot. Now I'm going to fry this all up, and some soy sauce. I'm going to fry this all up in my Canteen cup and have pork fried rice out here in the bush. Now the whole, like I say, this here is just stuff I had in my refrigerator. This is leftovers, and you can take that in the bush. If you take your pork chop and freeze it, and you can pretty well walk all day with having it on thawed. I just came out here or whatever, I've had it in the fridge and such. It's still cool to the touch, but I've only been a half an hour or so. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare this, and I want to show you another item that I'm going to bring you down here. Okay, in this pouch I made this here. This is a cutting board that I got at the dollar store, but I cut this much off that it would fit on that, fit in this pouch. Now this here is what I'm going to cut my onion and shred my carrot on. So I'm gonna get to doing that, and I'm gonna do it with my flint knife. I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do it. This fire is fighting me. It's like I said, it's really damp out here. So I'll just kind of keep that going. Now here's my dacite knife. I'm going to take out my Canteen cup so I can start putting the ingredients in that. So first off, what you want to do is you want to saute the onion and carrot first, and you can put the pork in with the onion and carrot. So I'm going to chop those up first. I'll fix this. Here for now. Lay that here somewhere it's not going to fall over. Now I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, we're going to cut this up first. This is the pork chop I told you about. Put that up there. Maybe I can do it this way. There we go. Now I'm going to you can see I'm gonna cut that up into little pieces like that, and when I do, I'll get back to you guys. Here's the pork all cut up. Now I've got to start on the onion and carrot. So I'm gonna get this all cut up and put it all together, and then we'll get this onto the fire. I brought you back. I want to show you how I'm going to do the carrot. I already got the onion in there, but the carrot, what I'm going to do is kind of just scrape it, so I get like fine shavings in there. It will cook a lot faster that way. Than trying to chop it up and, you know, cook it as a, you know, chunks of carrot. And the good thing about cooking outside is if you a little bit drops over the side or anything like that, well, that's what rabbits and squirrels and stuff, they'll eat that right up and be happy about it. So, well, guess that's that. There it is. Now we want to saute this mix. Got the fire going. I'm going to set this up. Excuse me, I'm eating, sorry. Set this up and I'll show you what that looks like. I've got my spork here. And I have put some oil in here and put some salt and pepper. And this is the salt and pepper shaker that I use. And actually, pepper, if you cook it with your meal, you get way far flavor than if you just add it to it after it's cooked. So, the flame's going. Now what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to use this Canteen stove and find a stick so I can move that around. I'm just going to set that in there on something solid, of course. Try to get some of these sticks that are burning underneath there. I'll bring you over. You can hear that sizzling already. You can actually see that sizzling already. You want to keep moving it around so it don't burn. But you want to heat that up and saute those onions and the carrots until it is they're soft. I've got this tilted over to the side a little bit, so it's kind of using the top side here as a fry pan as well. I don't have that too hot, I'm just basically keeping it going. You can see it's plenty hot enough. And that handle hits the ground, so it's keeping it from falling all the way over. A pork fried rice out in the bush, guys. And gals, of course. And it's going to be pretty tasty. Now you can add whatever you want. I grabbed what I had in the refrigerator. That's the whole point. I didn't have to go buy nothing or anything like that. I already had it, and these are leftovers. Well, that's all done now. Now it's time to add the rice. And the secret to adding the rice is only a little bit at a time. You want to heat it up thoroughly. So just add like a spoonful or two at a time. And stir that in, heat that up. I'll put 3 in. And that will heat that up thoroughly. And then when this heats up pretty good, then you put 3 more in, or a couple more, whichever you prefer. But you put it in slowly. Since you only have a small area that's getting the heat, you want to do it slowly and heat it all up. If I dump the whole thing in there, it's going to take a lot longer to heat up, and I may just burn it. So you want to do it this way. Right now, it's looking good. Only cooking on coals right now. I don't want it too hot. But it's hot enough that it's going to warm this rice up. Everything's all cooked, it just has to be warmed up at this point. Time to add soy sauce. I have all the rice in there now. Give that a good stir. This spork has been really good to me, and I actually got this for like $1.97 at Walmart. They say it's unbreakable and all this other stuff. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it works good. It's all I carry now for an eating utensil. There it is. Pork fried rice from leftovers out in the bush. My fire is pretty well out. The good thing is the moss and everything is really wet, so all you have to do is just grab some moss, throw it on top of your fire, stamp it out. I also have a canteen of water. So let's give this a taste test. Well, here it is. You can see it's all heated up. It's all cooked well. That's good eating out here. Very good eating. I'm gonna finish this up, then I gotta get back. So this is the finale of the Canteen Cup cooking series, and Oshawabushcraft should have his out soon. So hope you guys learned something or took some tips away or with you from this series, and what you can, the options you have with just a simple cup. Like this is basically for like a day hike or whatever, that you only take a cup, or limited supplies, and what you can actually take out there. So I think this has been a really good series on both parts, and he actually contacted me and asked me if I'd like to do this with him, and I was honored and sure. Well, I think it turned out very well, and see you guys on YouTube, and I'll have another video out soon. But this concludes this series. Bye for now.